Hello everyone, welcome to my first Let's Play. I decided for my first game I was going to do something that I really knew pretty well. It's probably my favorite Zelda game, I would say, or one of my favorite Zelda games. It is The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I'm playing this on a real Super Nintendo, so let me start it right now. I have my hand on the power button. I'm actually playing this through my monitor, so there's probably going to be a little bit more delay than there would otherwise be, but I tried my best to get a good setup here going for this Let's Play, and let's get into it. So, I gotta make a save file. As you can see, I've beaten this game on this cartridge before. It's also a real cartridge. Yeah, I got it kind of recently. I got it like 4 or 5 months ago at a local place that has pretty good prices. It was like 30 bucks, 25 bucks. What should I name my guy? Should I just name... Bite. Maybe, no. Shoot. Go there. That's not what I meant to do. Go there. Let's do House. H-A-U-S. H-A-U-S. Alright. Let's get into it. It's a great game. I think that... Well, I'll read the... Please help me. I'm a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard, Aghanim... Aghanim has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Alright. So, Link's uncle, or House's uncle, I guess, he's gonna go try to do that. I think that's what's implied, is that he's trying to do that. But what I was gonna say about why I like A Link to the Past so much is that A Link to the Past, like, it kind of fits a little bit of, like, every kind of Zelda I like. I've beaten them all up to Majora. I haven't beaten any of the handheld ones. I've beaten Zelda 1, 2, Link to the Past, Ocarina, Majora. Ocarina was my first, and then I played Zelda 2, 1, and A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past is the most recent one of those I've beaten. I think that the worst one of those games is probably either Majora or Zelda 2, in my opinion. I know people really like Majora's Mask, but I always thought, I don't know, it just felt, and I liked it. When I played it, I really did like it, but there's just something wrong with it, in my opinion, for whatever reason. And it, I really like, I don't know, I don't like Ocarina as much anymore as I used to. I'm not really blinded by the nostalgia goggles like a lot of people are with games. Well, I mean, I play old games, but I play old games for the first, like, I do play a lot of the same stuff, but not always. A lot of the time I'm trying to branch out and play new stuff. Of course, this doesn't ring true right now because I'm playing a game I've beaten like probably 20 or 30 times at least. The one of the games I've beaten the most is it's either going to be Zelda 1 or Ocarina, I guess, because Ocarina is the first one I beat. I beat that game when I was a lot younger. And Zelda 1 is just really quick. I can beat Zelda 1 in under an hour if I do really well. And I know where all the stuff is, like all the heart containers and things. It's a good game. I feel like it doesn't, like, if I'm having a phase where I like to play a lot of Zelda 1, a lot of the times I'm not going to be in the mood for the other Zeldas, because it's just, in my opinion, it's such a different play style from Ocarina or Zelda 2. For Zelda 2 I like because there's a lot of the, like, advanced combat that you got, like, where you have to, like, learn strategies. I was like, where did you go? You have to learn, like, strategies for every individual enemy, and I always thought that was, I don't know, I think it's cool, but I also think it is an inherently very annoying thing, but I happen to like it for whatever reason. I've played a lot of the I've never played in A Link to the Past randomizer. but I've played. I think I played a Zelda 2 randomizer one time, and I've played a lot of Ocarina randomizers. I tried to do one of the combo randomizers of Ocarina and Majora, and I hadn't even played Majora really before that, so I was just kind of like, oh, I know where everything is in Ocarina, but I have no idea where anything is in Majora. And I thought it was cool because it's like, yeah, it's a cool combo game thing, but then I realized, wait, I can't play this because I don't know how to play the other game. I've actually beaten the CDI Zelda games before. Well, I've played all three, and I've only beaten one. I've beaten Face of Evil. That could be a fun gameplay to do. Sorry that I'm not consistently reading the dialogue. I just wasn't thinking about it, but I'll try to do that next time. Let's see if we can get out of here. I got the idea to Let's Play from watching other Let's Plays, obviously, because I didn't just come up with this. You know, this is a thing that's been around for, I don't know, there are probably even Let's Plays almost 2 decades ago. I don't know, I'm not too sure what the first Let's Play is of a video game. Probably, I guess I imagine that there's probably LPs from even like before YouTube was around, because I mean, it's just such like a instrumental idea. It's like, it's so obvious. So I feel like, I don't know, I'll look, I mean, I probably won't look into it, but I'll say I'll look into it because it sounds cool, and then I'll forget about it. Yeah. So right now we're trying to go get, we're trying to go open the throne. I think Zelda said something about, like, opening, that there's like a passage behind the throne, because I obviously know that's there. I don't know if you're just supposed to find that. I think that she mentions it though, and that's how you're supposed to know it. Oh, she mentions it right there. And I didn't read the text again, damn it. Oh well. These upcoming rooms are really annoying, in my opinion, because you have to fight all these like bats, and it's not a great time, in my personal opinion. But I'm sure a lot of people just love it, right? Because that's gonna be, I'd say, things that nobody agrees with like Zelda 2. Like, I like Zelda 2 over Majora. People are gonna think that's crazy. I don't even know, like, if I like Majora really. I've played Majora, but I haven't played it like extensively. I beat it one time, so I can't. I beat it just to say I beat it, because I want to play Wind Waker. Maybe if I did Wind Waker, I could do my first playthrough as a LP. If I really got into doing these more, but I don't. Who knows where this will go? Who knows if I'll even finish this one? Oh wow, got a lot of kills there. Nice. One thing I remember on my first ever playthrough of this game, there's a heart container at the end of this spot, of this like dungeon, and it's just in a chest, and I always, sorry, my cat's on me, stop doing that, dude. It's just in the chest, and I just forgot to pick up the chest, because like the last few like random singular chests you see before this are just like junk. They're just like 5 rupees, and it's like, why would I even care about that? What are you doing, dude? I don't remember if you're supposed to kill all of them. Whoa, there's a ton of them right there. Oh, 20, huh? Oh yeah, there's that, no, get back here. There's that, area in, I think it's called Kakariko in this game, too. Because I know it's Kakariko, the area with the same music as Kakariko in Ocarina. I say I like this game more than Ocarina. I don't even know what the names of like anywhere is in this game. I know the names of the places in Zelda 2. I know all the towns or the sages in Ocarina. I just thought that was cool that they did that. That was a lot of the appeal for playing that game as my second ever Zelda, was just that it had things that were like familiar to me. And I feel like Zelda 2 and Ocarina are like oddly similar in a lot of ways. Like the thing with the this kind of like obscured I feel like a lot of people who play Zelda 2 know this, but a lot less people who play Ocarina know this. That in Ocarina, if you go onto the paths at night as a kid, because enemies only spawn when you're a kid, if you go onto the paths, the enemies can't spawn, and that's a thing in Zelda 2 as well. And if you go onto the paths, the enemies like disappear in Hyrule Field. It's kind of similar to that in Zelda 2, but it's more like they can still get you on the path, but they just bring you into kind of like a blank little screen with nothing in it, and I don't know, I feel like that's kind of annoying. But those paths really give you... Sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. Alright, I'll do that. You have to pull the lever to open the door. Is that supposed to be Zelda saying that? Press the A button and hold down on the control pad. Will do. Alright, let's hear from the priest out here. Whatever he is. I don't know what he is. Princess Zelda! Yeah, he wouldn't have that kind of voice. Princess Zelda, you are safe. Is this your doing, House? Yes, it was House who helped me escape from the dungeon when I was captive, the wizard said. I don't think that's how they would enunciate that. Once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open. House, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it, you can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map. But watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? Not at all. Yes, I thought it was funny. That's not at all. Like you either completely understand it or you completely don't. There's no in the middle. But anyways, I think this is going to be the end of part 1 of this Let's Play. I will see you guys in the next part. Bye!